Hi, Miss Stand Up. How you doing? I'm here just doing something real quick, doing an update. Have to grab my popcorn on this one. How's your week going, Miss Stand Up? I'm gonna get started because I got to go to bed. I'm great. Tired, but I'm great. No complaints. No complaints. One second here. Didn't I say the video wasn't even like 24 hours? It wasn't even 24 hours that I did, and they already popping up the coin on this poor man. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I am a tired sister. Just coming in. But let me put this on me a little bit. As y'all, I did this video like 24 hours, and I told you guys, so I had to grab me some popcorn. So I told you guys, like, I guarantee you they're gonna start popping up like popcorn. We went from the time I did the video, I got a notification that another accuser had, wanting to sue Deshaun. So now we got a total of 9, and it has not been 24 hours. And didn't I tell y'all they're gonna be popping up like popcorn? So let's listen to this video. Hey, J Rock, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, everyone. Let me do this video real quick because I'm gonna try to do this real fast in a hurry. So while I'm eating on my popcorn, honey, because they popping up every time somebody accused someone. Then you got a whole bunch of other ones popping up. So we're gonna listen to this, and then I'll come back with my opinion on it. After this commercial break, of course. Let me take it off this, honey, because they don't pay me. They don't pay me to show their commercials. And once they come up, then we'll. It's now 9. Yeah, it's 9 now. Like, that's why I said on my last video, it wasn't even 24 hours. I said, watch, they're going to be popping up like popcorn. Okay. Let me.
It's already been filed in Harris County. And you mentioned lawsuit that's already been filed in Harris County.
Oh, hell, this commercial. Let me pause it. How you doing, Raven?
Don't need to blame myself, no need to die, I'm only human.
I hate commercials.
Time heals the pain.
There's 9. 9. I guess it's called follow the leader. Okay, let me put this back up here and push play.
Yeah, Chauncey, some pretty troubling things in this lawsuit that's already filed in Harris County. And you mentioned that second lawsuit that's on its way. The plaintiff's attorney actually telling me that there are 3 other women who are also accusing Watson of similar inappropriate conduct. Here's what we learned today.
Explicit allegations in a lawsuit against Texans star Deshaun Watson. The filing claims he sent Instagram messages to a massage therapist asking for a session at her home. The suit claiming, quote, he told plaintiff that he wanted a massage for relaxation and that he was not seeking the typical sports massage, end quote. The suit goes on to claim Watson made sure the therapist would be home alone. It also says about 25 minutes into the session, Watson allegedly made it clear he actually intended to have sex with her. The filing says, quote, as she was trying to figure out how to extricate herself from the situation, Watson continued to aggressively attempt to steer the conversation to how plaintiff was not rubbing him the way he wanted, end quote. The lawsuit claims Watson then exposed himself to the massage therapist before she abruptly ended that session. Watson has responded on social media, writing in part, quote, as a result of a social media post by a publicity-seeking plaintiff's lawyer, I recently became aware of a lawsuit that has apparently been filed against me. I have not yet seen the complaint, but I know this. I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect, end quote. Regarding that, the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Buzbee, tells me, quote, I won't have a back and forth, tit for tat with Mr. Watson and the press. This isn't about me. It's about my clients and what they experienced. We will present our claims in open court.
Now, that therapist is not named in the lawsuit, but the suit goes on to say that she was allegedly sent an apology from Watson. That has not yet been made public. The Texans did send out a statement saying that they take these allegations seriously and they are waiting for more information.
Okay, and so now, let me see if I can pull this up.
Cinch.com delivers propane grill tanks to your door.
I know. We don't need no. Okay, so on here it has the, I think, yeah, all the lawsuits. So these are all the lawsuits, the allegations and stuff like that. So on one, it was like one woman, she was like, and I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm just going to walk y'all through it real quick. One female said that he forced her to do oral sex on her. She said she felt intimidated because he's a football player. Okay, he's a quarterback, a small man, right? He's a small man. And so she said she felt intimidated by him and stuff like that. And he's he's a quarterback, so she's not dealing with a defense lineman or people like that. She's dealing with a small man. So she said she was intimidated and she fainted. And I'm like, y'all taking a picture, some pages off the R. Kelly survivor lives, because y'all remember the DJ, what's her name, Kitty said that she was in there hungry. She texted a friend to buy her a pizza. She didn't text 911 or call 911. She said she wanted some food. And so she passed out. So I'm like, okay, this is so damn crazy. This is like a whole repeat with somebody else. So now after 12 months, you have this therapist saying that this man forced her to have sex with him, plus 8 more. So it's like just like T.I. and Tiny. You had one, so now you got all these other ones, and just like Bill Cosby, you had all these other ones. It's a shame. It's a shame. So this man invite him to the home, or he actually come to your home, and I just have a good feeling, y'all. I got my Texas t-shirt because I'm supporting. I'm supporting, okay? I have a feeling that this woman probably was with him sexually, and he's trying to leave, and she is upset because he's trying to leave. So now we got all these people following the leader, and I think it's another one here where they said 9. And I'm going to try to pull that one up real quick. I think it was like 9 more females. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And look how easy it is to just sue. Kumo did had a song back in the days called "That's What Money." I'm just, I'm kind of, I'm not even gonna say I'm shocked anymore. I'm not even saying that I'm shocked anymore. And Miss Stand Up, he didn't sign a deal. He hasn't signed a contract. He wanted to be traded. He wanted to be traded, and so now it's like this negotiation going on. So now you got these um people that's putting out some stuff on him. I'm not going to call them accusers. I'm not going to call them victims. I'm not going to call them anything. I think these people need to get evidence. So now the NFL is going to launch their investigation for misconduct. So now this is where I say we need to have some robots. Now we got people upset saying the technology and these robots is trying to take over. Now we need some robots, okay? We don't need some robots to do some massaging and stuff. I don't even want to get a massage anymore. They'll be trying to say that I would try to force them to touch me. You can't say you do a kind of stuff. You know what? These men need to start suing these females for grabbing them by the balls. How many of these celebrities and these athletes and these artists, these women run around grabbing them on their tails? And when they need to start suing, when they start coming up to them, when women start approaching them, because nowadays you got these women, they are hot and bothered, and they'll approach a man in a minute. So these men need to start doing the same thing. Start throwing them lawsuits on their asses and let them see how it feels. Because I'm like, how in the hell you went from one that reported this in 12 months? It's been 12 months. All of a sudden, this man, he wants to get the hell out of Texas. And then you have this attorney that's a friend of the owner from Texas, from the Texans. And that's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, you know? So maybe these men need to start doing that too and start putting these lawsuits on these females, because everybody is, you got money, they coming after you. Like Robert said, like if them sharks smell blood in the water, they coming for you. And I just feel like I'm gonna go through it. I haven't had time to read all the stuff that was with lawsuit. Let me see. Let me go and see. Deshaun Watson claimed the current plaintiff professional license own her own massage business, and she owned her own massage business. Maybe her money, maybe that was her money, and she don't want her money to go. So now her money is trying to leave. So now I need to get some money the best way I know how, because the main person that was coming to me get their massages, he is leaving. So now all of a sudden this man force you to do oral sex and and things like that. Let me play this again, y'all, because I want to make sure I hear exactly what he was saying, because I was in La La Land a little bit. He's ready for whatever, but they saying that it's text messages back and forth, and he's saying that he actually wants to have sex and stuff like that. How many? Y'all just don't know how many. Is it Kim Jong-un? And I ain't trying to be funny with y'all Asian people, but was that Kim Jong-un that owned that massage thing? Because here in Texas, they have had so many raids with these females actually not massaging, but doing the other massage, the Najee Twa massages. So now, okay, what was that? The Cowboys, was it the Cowboys? Which one? The Pace? Which one of those NFL owners that was in the midst of that mess with those with the massage place? I can't remember which who was it? Was it the I cannot think. at the massage parlor, they will ask you if you want. Yeah, honey, they done had all kinds of raids here in Houston. Honey, I was like, I don't want nobody massaging me. I don't know what went on these tables. So, did somebody think of what the it wasn't the I can't think of that NFL owner, but y'all remember that NFL owner. He went in, he was having sex and stuff, with the people, but they threw that shit out. But look how they doing these black men. This woman, she's talking about let's listen to it again. I need to hear it one more damn time. People working my damn nerves. What is this? Let's see what they talking about.
That's right. Now, Fox, Chauncey, has a following on YouTube, from dating advice to makeup. In fact, one victim says it's through that YouTube page. That's how she was lured in.
And once I used my concealer,
these folks talking about concealer. Let me start this over.
To build a brand as a relationship.
Because I need to hear this one more time. So the second lawsuit filed against him. Let's see this one. I guess if we are, I'm telling y'all better. If a woman come y'all try to come up on y'all better start suing them. Y'all better call the police, tell them they grabbing you and you didn't want them touching on you and stuff. So, start doing that. Start doing that with these females. So why didn't she call? Not this what I'm saying. I'm telling you. Working my damn nerve. Okay.
Cinch.com delivers propane grill tanks to your door.
I'm so tired of these commercials. I'm tired of these commercials. She didn't call 911. I just want to hear it one more time. Let's see. Waiting on this commercial, y'all. Kev is the oh yeah, the England Pacers. Yeah. Him. But they threw that out. They threw that out on that rich man, like They threw it out.
And you mentioned that second lawsuit that's on its way. Plaintiff's attorney actually telling me that there are 3 other women who are also accusing Watson of
it went from 2
inappropriate conduct. We learned today.
Explicit allegations in a lawsuit against Texan star Deshaun Watson. The filing claims he sent Instagram messages to a massage therapist asking for a session at her home. The suit claiming, quote, he told plaintiff that he wanted a massage for relaxation and that he was not seeking the typical sports massage, end quote. The suit goes on to claim Watson made sure the therapist would be home alone. It also says about 25 minutes into the session, Watson allegedly made it clear he actually intended to have sex with her. The filing says, quote, as she was trying to figure out how to extricate herself from the situation, Watson continued to aggressively attempt to steer the conversation to how plaintiff was not rubbing him the way he wanted, end quote. The lawsuit claims Watson then exposed himself to the massage therapist before she abruptly ended that session. Watson has responded on social media, writing in part, quote, as a result of a social media post by a publicity-seeking plaintiff's lawyer, I recently became aware of a lawsuit that has apparently been filed against me. I have not yet seen the complaint, but I know this. I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect, end quote. Regarding that, the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Buzbee, tells me, quote, I won't have a back and forth tit for tat with Mr. Watson in the press.
That damn bastard's friend with the owner.
And what they experienced.
He's friends with the owner.
In open court.
That bastard friends with the owner. He's friends with the owner. And so this man trying to leave the Texans, and what a damn coincidence, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one. It was another one. All that sound familiar. Don't that sound familiar to y'all? Sound like the hair braider. We got the hair braider and the DJ up in here. We got the hair braider and we got the DJ. The hair braider and the DJ and stuff. Like, but didn't I tell y'all that how I did that video last night, right? 24 damn hours. That's why I got my popcorn. Didn't I say they gonna be popping up like popcorn? Well, they found a new way of getting money, honey. And this is I'm just being real. This is gonna mess it up for women, period. Because like me, my clients, my male clients are like so concerned. And I had one of my clients, he was like, man, he's like, when he's like, you know, his employees, when they come now, he's like, ain't no hugging and stuff. He's like, I'm so glad we, you know, dealing with this coronavirus. He said, I just, you know, give him that little fist bump, or I give him, you know, the shoulder. No, put it back up there. I tried to go on what you call it, Prime. I have Prime, but I'm not paying no extra money. I'm cheap. It was $9 to watch. I'm still in a pandemic. I'm cheap. So I said I was gonna go back and I told you to text me the link so I can watch it. Yeah, promo for him. Let me see. Let's go promo. Promo. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to smack while I'm chewing on the popcorn, but it's good. Promo. Lord have mercy. Jesus bless this poor child heart. And this is some sad stuff. This is sad. Okay, let me pull up this lawsuit. How in the world is somebody going to make home in their own house? Give me a break. I'm telling y'all. Did the man put a gun on you? One of them said he made her do oral sex, and she said she felt like she felt intimidated. She said she was, you know, she was afraid because he's a football player. I'm like, girl, he is the quarterback. Okay, the quarterback is the weakest ones on the field. That's why they have to be protected. They are the smallest ones on the field, and you probably bigger than him. Okay. Girl, bye. Said she was so nervous she fainted. Did you call 911? Did you go to the hospital after you passed out? Did you tell them Deshaun Watson was in your house trying to make you sleep on him and you were so intimidated that you passed the hell out? Now you got another one on there, another whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna call them popcorn poppers. You got another popcorn popper saying that he flew her to his here to Texas, to Houston. So why did you get on the damn plane? So now they trying to add what you call it? Sex trafficking. What in the hell is sex trafficking? I was in a long distance relationship with my man and he sent for me, so I guess it's sex trafficking. And excuse me, set up, y'all, because I'm finna tell y'all there's gonna be a little strong language here. So I'm just gonna have to be real. I want to keep it clean, but I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. You know you going to F, okay? If he got you a ticket to come out to see him, you know it's a booty call. So you get on the plane thinking this man is nice enough just to bring you to Texas, and y'all not having a whatever. We're thinking about poor people being sued. That's what I'm saying. You, Miss Banks, amen. Amen. And that's why I said, I was telling somebody today, I'm like, damn, it's good not to you. I know a lot of people want to, flaunt their achievements and flaunt their money, But you better act poor as hell. Okay? Because if they find out you got any decent thing to sue, they gonna try to sue you. And they're just full of shit. It's some bullshit. Hell. My man sent for me long distance relationship. And I know him when I go see him, we gonna have sex. But now, Deshaun done flew somebody here to Texas, Houston, to have, and he forced her to have sex. The man is famous. These men are famous. And believe me, and I'm telling y'all, for all I know, even the people that hang around these celebrities, I have seen some shit in my life, and I look at these women, I say, y'all some disgusting heifers. They will sleep with you. You don't have to force them to do shit. You don't have to give them no money. All they want to do is brag and say that they slept with their celebrity. I'm telling y'all what I know. Most people that was sex trafficking built to thank you. It's sad. We gotta. This gotta stop. This is getting ridiculous. I'm telling you, I am for equal opportunity for women, but we're not gonna get it this way. We're not gonna get it this way, and we're not looking at it as a whole. All we see is women trying to take down strong black rich men, and they need to look around. Like me, I was driving back in, going to my job and trying to move some stuff, so I can get the office redone. I'm gonna be repainted and stuff. So as I'm driving through, I always look. I'm like, damn, what a black man's at? The black men are not being hired. I'm looking at all these people working on the street. All the people that got the contracts to fix these water pipes that happen from the winter freeze. I don't see no niggas. Excuse me for saying niggas, but I don't see no black ones. I don't see no black men. All I see is Hispanic. And then we get out these rich black men that can hire black people and help them, achieve their goal. But we want to bring the rich black man down. We don't have many. We don't have many rich black women, wealthy black women. We're only 12%. So how many percentage of black wealthy men and women, And the more they try to bring down our black men, rich black men, take away their livelihood, you're taking away other people's employment. People ain't hiring us like that. They're not hiring us like that. It's a hidden agenda. If people can't see what happened. It's crazy how you went from one person 12 months ago to all of a sudden, like I said, all these popcorn poppers. That's what we're gonna call them. Popcorn poppers. I'm not calling nobody alleged accusers and nothing like that. Popcorn poppers. Even with T.I. and Tiny, popcorn poppers. And with them Najee Twice, T.I. and Tiny had, which I'm gonna put it like this. T.I. and Tiny should have just shared their bedroom with themselves and not trying to have that much excitement in their bedroom. Now they caught up trying to have fun with people that agree. So now people trying to make it like, oh, they was doing drugs, oh, they was drinking, so they wasn't in their right mind. When people party, when people get together, when people, even when you're a couple and you want to have a romantic time and you have your wine or you drinking whatever, and then y'all have intimacy, So if I'm toe up and intoxicated and my man do something to me, am I being brave? She wasn't in her right mind to give you permission to touch her. I'm just saying. Now a man, so now if you in a relationship, especially with these rich men, the first thing what these men need to tell these women, and you in a long distance relationship, hey, get your own freaking ticket, because I don't need you coming back later on saying I sent for you to have sex, and then you get mad at me and say that I raped you. So I can't. And this stuff is aggravating the hell out of me because people just not understanding what they doing here. And these people letting us use each other to bring each other down. You got LeBron James. He hired his own people. He builds schools and, different things like that, and then you got these people, rich people, they want to help. But look, a lot of them are scared now. This right here pushing them away. Like, I don't want to deal with these people because I don't need no lawsuits coming my way. I don't need nobody that trying to get $1 come in and say I did something to them. And why you think a lot of these celebrities and, these artists and celebrities and, athletes and all that kind of stuff, they just like brush a lot of people away. They don't want to take no pictures with you. They don't have time for an autograph. They ain't acting bougie. They're not acting bougie. I'm saying nobody else has complained about anything that anyone else does except for sexual, what's coming next. I was just shocked. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't even give me 24 hours. My little video ain't even fresh. And your popcorn poppers popping up like damn popcorn. That's what I'm saying. No. Nobody else has complained about anything else. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that one too. And we still women still mad at her. What's her name? I forgot her name. It's not Tyra Banks. It's the one that played on Eddie Murphy. I forgot her name. Let me see. I got or Deshaun. And so this guy, all he want to do is leave. So it just like even with I think I had posted up. Yeah, Robin Gibbon. Whew. I'm telling y'all, men, don't have nobody sign nothing. Don't have nobody. Don't say I'm gonna video record you. The show that is consensual because they're gonna say that you recorded them without the consent. Even if they said it on the video, they're gonna be like, well, she probably did. She have a glass of wine, so she had a glass of wine. She didn't know what she was saying. Just like I'm saying, like right. If one of my clients say, "Hey, I need to come to a hotel. Meet me at the hotel, and do the business at the hotel. Meet me at the hotel." What the hell I want to meet you at a hotel for when I have my own business? That's a red flag. That's a booty call. I know these women got common sense because I'm telling y'all, like, I promise you, I'm telling y'all about the event. Like, I threw this big birthday bash for an artist here in Texas. Big one. It was at a strip club. And when I said them damn heifers were like vultures, they were fighting to try to get VIP to the men's, to the shorts. They were actually fighting to try to get in there. I think I was pulling up the wrong one. But this one of the main reason why Stevie Wonder is weird. I'm telling you, that's probably why Jay. Shit, he's like, I'm going to Somalia or somewhere. What's called not not Nigeria. What's the other one? He's like, I ain't having it. Stevie Wonder blind. He be like, I don't know what I was touching. She put her hands on me, and I don't know what I was touching. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find the one where the woman said she passed out. Oh Lord. This woman here suing for loss of enjoyment of life and peace of mind past if oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. When did she go to the house doctor, y'all? Y'all see this? Let me see. Do I have it on that? Let me blow this up. When did this woman go to the doctor? Let me blow that up. Loss of earnings. So she lost money. Hell, we all lost money. Hell, due to this damn pandemic. Hell, we got this coronavirus. Didn't I tell y'all that this coronavirus gonna cause a lot of people to get desperate and do all kinds of stuff? This is their money. So their money is trying to leave Houston, honey, and they trying to get what they can get. Such other damage that will be shown. Okay, so they got damage that's gonna be shown in trial. I'm glad this child got some money. I hope they don't freeze it. But they didn't give the name. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Woo, Lord. I'm just saying, hell. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute, I gotta look at this again because I think I'm just hell. I ain't got on my damn glasses. Wait a damn minute. Loss of enjoyment of life and peace of mind, past and damn future. Whew. This woman said she suffered pain, physical and mental pain and suffering, okay? Physical impairment. Okay, what? Shit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, let me show this to y'all. This woman, let me show it to y'all. I gotta show it to y'all one more damn time. I can't read no more of this. Read B. Physical impairment, past and damn future. What the hell what he do? Did he blow her up or something? Did he shoot her, stab her, beat her up? Where she just like popcorn poppers? Girl, that stand up, Miss Stand Up. She probably was already mental. Loss of enjoyment of life. Y'all stupid. Yeah. Oh Lord. I want the men to start suing. When these women start, see, they ain't got these concerts and stuff no more. But let celebrity walk through the mall and a female grab them, because usually I see them grabbing. And let me tell you, I'm gonna get back to this story at this big party, and I got somebody that can verify for me. I will show y'all pictures, but I don't want nobody faces showing on there. I might have to blur it out. Faces. because it might be some married people in there. But when it was getting to, it was. I mean, when I say it was packed, it was packed. So many women half naked, half of them didn't have on no panties. Women fighting, knocking over $800 cake. Just trying to get to these celebrities. So I'm just sitting there just looking at these people. I'm just sitting there just chilling. I had on a two-piece suit. I ain't trying to show no cha-cha. I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to press none of these celebrities. I'm just looking. And I'm shaking my head. And I look over in the corner. It was like another little closed off section in the VIP. So I'm in my own world because I'm paying attention, but I'm not paying attention. You gotta act like you're just in it. You're paying attention, you're doing your job, so you can get your paycheck. So I walk around, try to make sure the artist is good, making sure that they got their money, making sure that the sound system is working good, making sure the DJ got the show CD, making sure the artist getting ready to get on the stage to perform. And I turn around, look curtain halfway closed. We have a female with an artist, and they sitting there talking. And I'm just nosy as hell, so I'm just looking. And all of a sudden, she go down. So he looking around like trying to, raise her head up, trying to like, girl, you all in the open, like you don't care. And he just kept trying to raise. She pushes his hand back. She kept trying to go down. Then he let her. But she'll say that he forced her. And that's what they do. That's what a lot of these popcorn poppers do. Oh, he got a neighbor stalking him. Yes, Deshaun stood up for fight and fight. All I'm telling, he better do just like Kevin Hart and tell him, come on with it. Come on with it. But you see, I ain't pushed that damn owner. They ain't pushed that owner. What's his name? Jerry. Shit, I forgot the man's name already. But when he did all that with the massage therapist, they dropped it. So this messing up this man's livelihood. Now you got people bashing him. They're going to take away his endorsements. And they're going to do a whole lot of stuff without evidence. He said he thinks order protection. Hell, you gonna need to get the order protection with these crazy ass females that's running around looking for a DHS check. Robert Kraft. Anybody talking on his ass no more? This is straight ridiculous. Yeah. From yesterday, but I told y'all, like yesterday when I did the video, like I got a notification when I'm getting ready to upload it, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I'm not even finished with the video. I'm uploading it, and somebody else has joined the lawsuit. Nobody went to the hospital. Nobody, went to the police. Went straight to the attorney. Just like they did with what's his name? Not Jump Off. What is that boy name? And I talk about him all the time. Not Offset, but the other one. Takeoff. Y'all remember me doing that video talking about that when the woman said that she was invited to, I think it was a video shoot, or they was having some kind of house party, and she was invited by a friend. And she said that Takeoff was talking to her. She wasn't interested in Takeoff, and I know that's a damn lie. She probably all up in that man's face. They probably had a good conversation, and her and her friend was sitting on the stairs, And so the friend went upstairs. She claiming she went to refreshing up. Why you go upstairs? That's private. Like the upstairs is private. If you if we in a rental house or whatever, it's a guest bathroom. Like even here, when people come, you ain't gotta go up. You ain't got no business going upstairs, going to no restrooms up there. It's a guest restroom right there. And so she goes upstairs, and she said, "Take off." Follows her. The friend still sitting on the stairs. So the friend is like, "What you going up there for? Why you going up there behind my friend?" Because I'm pretty sure if she wasn't interested in Takeoff, she would have been like telling her friend, "Oh, he all in my face, girl. I ain't got no time for him. I don't have time for him while he all in my face." So if she told her friend this and Takeoff go upstairs behind her, she would be like, "Where you going? My friend going to use the restroom. Where you going?" You know, that's what she would have been like. "Where you going?" So then the friend says, Takeoff goes in the room, rip her clothes, rape her. She get a kit. Well, she get her evidence. Once she got the evidence on her, got the hairs, the semen, or whatever, because she went up there and had sex with Takeoff. Then she come downstairs, and then the next day she go to an attorney. But you didn't run downstairs to tell your friend Takeoff raped me. You didn't tell the security guards, the bodyguards, or anyone else. Call 911. Takeoff raped me. If anybody you told, you would tell your friend he raped me, take me to the hospital, call the police, he raped me. No ripped off clothes or anything. All she wanted was to put some evidence on her, some kind of body hair, some kind of semen on her to have it as proof and give it to the attorney. So that didn't make any sense. So how y'all doing, Reed and Miss Love? So I went up under the attorney that was had something to say about Takeoff, and I'm like, why not go straight to the police? Why did she come straight to your office? Like why didn't she call 911 or scream out to her friend or come running downstairs saying this man, raped her? She met that man upstairs to be with him sexually. There was a guest bathroom. You didn't have no business going all over the place upstairs. What you going upstairs refreshing for? I'm pretty sure they have mirrors all over the place. So you go upstairs and he come right behind you. So they try to make it like these men are powerful. They got plenty of money, and because of their name. And you listen to even with these popcorn poppers with Robert was like, if you listen to him, because he's R. Kelly, he feel, because he R. Kelly, yeah, because he R. Kelly, you ran behind him and you jumped in that bed and you open wide open, okay? This point blank period. So now people like, oh, because he's a celebrity, these women went behind him. These women ran behind him. And I look at like the situation with Robert. I'm like, what's wrong with these females? Because these Houston dudes, they don't care, baby. They will wet you up and see you on, and you'll be lucky to get an Uber cab. And you got Robert taking care of you. And if Deshaun sent for this woman, he just sent for you to come and sit at his house or wherever you was at and just look at him. Hot and fresh stand up popcorn popper, y'all. Eat my popcorn, love y'all, because this is these people names now. Popcorn popper. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm not calling them, anything else. I'm not calling nobody, calling them no victims or that. I need to see. It has to be evidence. I know it's a lot of people. I know a lot of people, and I'm not bashing people that actually has gone through things, But we got to come up with laws, okay? I think the statute of limitation needs to come back and tell these women, hey, this is how it has to happen because we need fresh evidence. We need the evidence to be fresh. We can't go by no text message. Y'all see what that woman did? I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Pull it up on y'all again. You know that lady that the cheerleader mom, and she pastes that girl face on somebody else. See how easy it is? And then they want to use a DVD for R. Kelly trial. No, no, no. Greenberg, y'all need to say, I need the original. What is that? The DHS tape? I guess that's how what is a DVD, whatever them old cassette, them tapes. Let me find. I'm gonna pull it up again. For the people we talking about, the woman with let's see. That's their name now, honey. Y'all better start those. This said popcorn poppers. Deep fake video. Police report should be filed prior to going to the attorney. That's what I'm saying. TVD is with a D voice. I know that's right. They even saying now, like, they say if a woman, like, just say for instance, if I say I want to have sex and my fiance is like, no, you go give me some sex. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have sex. And then I'll be like, he raped me. They say you go to jail. Yeah, VCR. Whatever, VCR. Yeah, honey, it's been so long. Greenberg did say, I need the original. I don't need y'all to copy and paste nothing on anything. I need original. But not, and I'm going to show you why, Greenberg, you need this original. Let me pull it up real fast. You need the original, Greenberg. Don't you sit up there. They take that DVD. I wouldn't accept it. I'd be like, nothing but the original. Yes, this mama here, honey. I hope they don't put no merch on here. Yeah, it's gonna be a commercial, y'all. Look at her. She look like she full of hair. Them white mamas don't care, do they? Yeah, they better stop taking them back. I knew it was gonna be a commercial. Look at that. Ain't no commercials over here, honey. Yeah, I don't pay. Get late. I'm trying to. What's going on with this commercial? It's slow as hell. What's going on with it? Why is it moving so slow? Popcorn poppers. What we say to even the female don't taste things. Money. She ain't playing, girl. I guess a commercial. Okay, let's see.
County say a mother used deepfake photos and videos to go after her daughter's cheerleading rivals.
She ain't playing them white women to go crazy over them girls being cheerleaders.
One of those victims. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live in Doylestown outside the Bucks County.
What happened? Why I'm freezing? Internet want to show out on me. That damn Xfinity hell, they already just $300 some.
Courthouse.
Yeah, what is going on?
This sounds like a made-for-TV movie, Catherine, not a real-life event. Good morning. Good morning. And unfortunately, it won't.
What's today's date?
Messages for months, and she spoke about the moments after her coaches called her in and said they received a video of her baby.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
I went in the car and started crying and was like, that's not me on video, because that I thought if I said it that no one would believe me, because obviously like there's proof, like it's a video, but the video was obviously manipulated. And they didn't know that. I feel like she was afraid that nobody would believe her, and so she felt really alone.
7-year-old Maddie Heim and her mother Jennifer, they say for months they received
This aggravates me, y'all.
threatening messages from an
Wow,
anonymous
I've seen
number
it for
saying
myself. I
she
don't
had no
believe it.
friends and that she should kill herself. A fake video of her baby of Victory Vipers in Chalfont. Now 50-year-old Rafael Inella, also known as Rafael Spone, has been charged in this case. Heim said she had a falling out with Spone's daughter, who was on the same cheer squad with 3 victims. The DA says that Spone took the victims' photos from social media and manipulated them to look like the teens were drinking, vaping, and even cropped out a girl's bikini so she looked naked. The district attorney said police started investigating in July and eventually executed search warrants at Spone's home. Spone is charged with cyber harassment of a child and harassment.
The essence of it was to knock them down, to make them appear that they were not law-abiding, or get them knocked off the team would appear to be the motivation.
Right, poppers.
Doing what the police are charging her of doing.
Spone has a court date here in Doylestown later on this month. Victory Vipers told ABC News they cooperated with the police investigation and a strict anti-bullying policy in the cheer program. Are live in Doylestown, Catherine Black, Channel 6 Action News.
Yeah, that ain't the one I wanted to see. I want to see the one where they were showing actually how they do the videos. I want to show the one where the man showed exactly how they took a face and they put it. Is there something on my lip? Oh, it's shining. My lips are shining. But he showed where they actually took Tom Cruise's face and put it on another person, and it looked just like Tom Cruise. So there needs to be an argument with Greenberg, and I'm like, There's been so much dirt going on. I don't trust nothing that's going on here. This has been a jacked up, case, and we need everything original. I know what you were talking about. Yes, he did. I saw that part of the video. Yeah, J-Rock, send me that link. I'm not giving him no $9. I'm cheap. I want to watch the movie though. It's like $9. Who is that? It said it was $4.99. If you want to order the movie, you can get the DVD for. Okay. Well, I can get the DVD for $4.96. Do I have a DVD player? I don't remember if I have a. Okay, I have a DVD player. I have a 18th March. What is 18th March? I'm missing something. This is light off my eye. Order on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I good. Because I really want to watch it. Because you got me curious now. Because when I went to work, I was like, let me go on Prime. I hooked it up. And I'm like, wait a minute. And they charged me too. And I called Amazon. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all charged me and I have Prime. I'm like, I'm not trying to pay for it. They reimbursed me my money. Like, I'm telling y'all, that's how cheap I'm like, I'm cheap. I am so cheap. Okay. I have to order some stuff on Amazon anyway, so I order it because I really want to see it. Yes, the program out 25 years ago. What's the name of the movie again, Jay? Is it Ruthless or something like that? I forgot the name of it. Reed. I never felt like now one will believe me. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like, I'm just saying, if you're gonna accuse somebody of something, go through the right way. Go to the police. Have your evidence. If you have bruises on you and things. That's it. I'm gonna watch that. I really want to see. I'm gonna have me some crowns sitting in the bed with some popcorn, and I'll be looking at that movie. And I want to get some of the clips. Matter of fact, I do want to get the DVD and get those clips. I want to show y'all something too on how you remember what's his name, Dennis Rodman, and y'all remember the woman that he said he's grateful for and stuff like that, and she actually went in and robbed Dennis Rodman blind. She said that she could help build his money, build his brand, and she did a whole lot of celebrities like that. And so we're gonna talk about that. It's 10 o'clock, but I want to do an update on that one. But yeah, I have so much stuff on file, so I don't want to take too much time trying to look for it. But we got to do something. We got to work on these popcorn poppers. They need to come up with some laws. I think this statute of limitation needs to be back and just say we doing this because we need y'all to step up, like right here and right now. We do have victims. We have real victims. These popcorn poppers is making it hard to just believe people. But us anyway. But I'm just putting it like this. They keep. So what y'all feel about it? Do anybody want to call in and tell me how they feel about it? If not, I'm gonna finish this popcorn and I'm going to bed. Because I have my PJs on. You have to take your chances and go to the police. I'm going to tell you something. Let's stand up. I'm an employee. What's the number? Oh, God. Let me post it. And let me go to the app because I cannot hear it ring for some reason. That's the number. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the number on the screen. And I'm sorry because I'm just looking at these text messages. I'm telling y'all, I swear on this app, I have to go in and look, but I be so damn busy, y'all. I swear. Jay, I'm gonna have to talk about Fat Joe. I got you a hoodie. Hey, Lisa, look at that. Look, Lisa Jones always popping up. But Jones, you in California. What time is it up there? So it's kind of still early for y'all. I'm waiting. Let me put it on now. Because I'm going to bed. All right, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Wow, these popcorn poppers. I told y'all, wasn't even 24, wasn't even fresh off the press yet. How many we got to with T.I.? How many now accusing T.I. and Tiny? I did what two had to do. So I fight for that. Oh, 8:22. I should be in the bed around this time. I'm supposed to be in the bed at 8:22. I get up early in the morning. But I was hot as fish grease. Miss stand up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Miss stand up them in here. I was finna cuss. I was finna go off. Cause I'm looking at this young child. I'm like, yeah, I missed everything. Yeah. Y'all remember what time it is here in Houston? Because it's like 10:23. And usually I'm in the bed. Usually I'm in the bed, like for real, for real. Because I'm like so tired now. And I've been like, for 2 years, worn out, calling, researching, doing all this and that. And I'm like, girl, you better sit your ass down and get some rest. Because I've been finding myself going to the doctor a lot. My doctor was like, you need to calm down. You know, you got to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you better than you. And I look at this child, Deshaun, I'm like, I'm just looking. And I met him and some more Texans. And the man is so humble and sweet. You don't see the type of stuff. You know, I don't know. It's just like I'm looking at it like that's my child. And this man worked hard to get to his, where he's at, to have somebody just destroy it over allegations. But I feel this here. No one should be allowed to take away these people's livelihoods until you have 100% concrete evidence and they have gone through court trials and things like that. I don't think that's right. I just don't think it's right. It's just like anybody can accuse anybody of anything. They can go in, they can chop and screw things. We have seen on YouTube where people get paperwork and put people's names on fake ass documents and things like that. For 2 years, we have learned a lot on the scheming and scamming, the tricks of the trades, the extortions, the retaliation, and stuff like that. Oh, okay. You calling? Oh, okay. 2 people call. Let me call you back. See, I'm telling you, I don't see it ringing. I don't understand. Okay. Someone just called me. Who called me from an 817 number? I'm returning your call. I told y'all. See, y'all told y'all. I don't know what's going on with this. I saw. Hi, you're live with Texas Black Diamond.
Hey, what's going on? This is J-Rock.
What's up? What's up? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I can. You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear? I was trying to. Oh, I had your number. Oh, can y'all hear? Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna hold you long since I know you said you got to go get up early in the morning.
Yes.
I just want to give you a little background on that movie I was telling you about, Ricochet.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, this movie came out in 1991. Before R. Kelly was even on the national scene. In this movie, it contains, Denzel Washington's character was a cop, but he was a cop also enrolled in law school. And during that time, he was, but then he wound up working a fair with his partner. And then he ran into this hitman played by John Lithgow. Now, John Lithgow was hired to do a hit for another cartel. Denzel's character runs into him. He winds up able to arrest John Lithgow. John Lithgow goes to prison. Because of the arrest, Denzel, he gets promoted, gets in the limelight. Him and his partner both become detectives. But then, during that time, he's a few years in. He retired. He's out of police work, but now he's a lawyer, and he works as assistant district attorney for the city of Los Angeles. Now here's where everything is crazy. John Lithgow's character is in prison, plotting revenge on Denzel Washington for sitting in the prison. And during that time, he links up with a white supremacist group, breaks out of jail, fakes his death, and proceeds to start an elaborate scheme of revenge on Denzel.
And what's the name of the movie again?
Called Ricochet.
Ricochet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
Kind of sound like anybody we know.
Hell of several of them.
Elaborate revenge, obsessed. I mean, he was so obsessed. This dude was so obsessed with Denzel's character. He saved magazines and newspaper articles in his cell during the whole time plotting revenge on him. And this is where it gets really interesting. During that time, he puts a strategic revenge plan that involves alleged child pornography and alleged sex tape. And STD was mentioned, a smear campaign. Denzel loses his job, and get this, a reporter named Gail is covering it all.
And what year is this?
1991. R. Kelly wasn't even on the national scene until 92. Oh, and by the way, let me mention this also. The beginning of the movie starts off with Denzel and Ice's character on the basketball court. Now, where have you heard this before?
Yeah. How many of y'all want to see that movie? Because I got to see it. I really want to see it. I really want to see it. It's like everybody's taking a page out of something.
And the dude that's plotting all this revenge on R. Kelly, that don't sound like Jim Derogatis to you?
That man I'm telling y'all, I have so much information on old Jim there Greasy, and I'm like, this man is really obsessed with Robert. How can you be a music critic and a reporter, and that's all you do? Everything you look at, Jim, if you look and matter of fact, let me Google him, and I'm going to show y'all what the title is with this man. Like, everything he does is R. Kelly. His books is R. Kelly. R. Kelly. You don't see anything else about this man doing something else. And I'm like, this man is obsessed.
This is CBD. How about this? When R. Kelly got arrested, during the first time before the trial, when the tape came out back in 2002, what city was he in? Wasn't he in Florida?
He was in Florida. Mm-hmm.
Was it in Miami?
He was in Florida. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, there's a part in the movie where there's supposed to be this alleged child pornography thing going on. The Denzel's character and his assistant, his city council, went down to Miami, Florida, to view a youth center operation down in Miami. And then when his assistant got killed, the councilman got killed, and in the headline in the newspaper, it said alleged Nicholas Styles and connected to alleged child predator city councilman after going on a trip in Miami. And that's where R. Kelly got arrested on the first day in Miami. This is beyond a coincidence. To me, one or two coincidences, one or two instances, like, okay, that's one thing. But when 90% of the movie is based on what this man going on through right now, there's too many red flags going on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm trying to find this. I'm listening, but if I'm not, I'm listening. So.
But I'm gonna let you go. I just want to go ahead and give you the lowdown on it because when I told my homeboy about it, we went on here and watched Coming to America.
Reed said it's free on Amazon Prime, but when I pulled it up, they said I have Amazon Prime, and when I pulled it up, it was like $9 and something.
When you pulled it up, it didn't charge him.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again, y'all. I'm gonna try it again because I'm telling you, I am like cheap.
Because when I told him about it, I said, when you watch the movie, think about R. Kelly's situation. Watch it. And I started breaking out piece by piece on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looked at me and said, man, I can't believe. And especially when I told him that a reporter named Gail was covering it all, he just looked at me. He was like, what? I said, yep. I said, yep. And after the movie went on, he said, man, I need a drink.
Yes, I had to stop drinking because I ain't got time to be going to no AA dealing with these popcorn poppers.
So I'll tell you what, after you watch this movie, man, you may be back on the wagon.
Man, I'm trying to
back on the wagon.
Oh my God, I'm trying to find. It's okay. I just need to be organized, so I'm not gonna even look no deeper because my eyes are burning. But we're gonna watch it. So I'm gonna watch it tomorrow when I get home, and we're gonna have to come back on here and talk about it. I might pop up and sneak a few little scenes on there for y'all to see real quick. Be like, this the part right here got me, y'all. So we're gonna talk about that movie.
Yeah, you may really want to do that because I almost because I was like, well, I feel like I have my channel. I had computer issues, that's why I don't have my own channel or anything. But when I said I'm going to go ahead and tell as many R. Kelly supporters about this because they're not going to believe how much this movie is so reminiscent to what is going on right now. Some people say, okay, you got somebody on R. Kelly? I said, well, I got this.
You know what? And I was doing this research with Jim, and he is trying to protect someone, and I'm like, why did he plead the fifth? Because he didn't want to up that name. And with the tape with Lisa Van Allen, she said she only received one tape, and then you got this man saying he made sure nobody saw that tape, and just so much stuff that you look in and you just sit back and you just start thinking and analyzing and be like, this is on some bull crap. This is like on some bull crap. And then like all these gadgets that's been planted in his home, and to actually have Azriel Clary still in the home with him, and she's on the indictment as a Jane Doe. and for them to, and that's what I feel like Greenberg and them didn't argue enough to get Robert out. You know, they saying he's a danger, and this should have been Greenberg argument. Hey, if y'all felt like Robert was a danger to anyone, why did y'all keep y'all informant in the home with Robert? If y'all felt like y'all felt like this woman was in danger and she's one of the Jane Does, why did y'all allow her to stay in there? And I just feel like, they need to push the issue. We have a woman that was in the home with him that was that's on the indictment. That's in the indictment. And she could be planning anything, to get whatever she needs to make this look real.
Right.
And so
here's something.
That argument, that should have been one of the main arguments. Like, okay, if y'all felt like he was in danger, why y'all keep y'all informant in there?
Now here's something that's been running across my mind. Now this is just a theory, but I kind of believe. I'm starting to believe it. Remember when the Fed said that they're supposed to have these 100 devices that they're supposed to have? That's supposed to mean they're supposed to season cell phones, laptops, tablets, whatnot.
Yeah, okay. When they said devices, it's like they seize his equipment, studio equipment, all his devices with his music on it. Because I think he had like separate pads for like different music. And then you had a woman in there that could have been setting up, putting anything in his home, And so my thing, this question, a second question, like when you first went in and y'all did y'all search and y'all grabbed all this evidence that y'all had, why did y'all go back? Y'all didn't get, and then y'all ran on some more. Y'all tore the man's house up. But then all of a sudden y'all, and then they talking about the, what you call it, the storage. They went into the storage one time before. So why go back a second time? So
here's my belief. Here's my belief about that. I don't believe that if those devices can hold videos and images, they can also hold music. So my belief is they were never looking for any sex evidence on no child pornography. I believe that Sony may have some dead payroll, and they were looking for music, and they were paid to retrieve any music that on any device that Robert had.
Thank you, D. Slay.
Retrieve the books on.
It's like I swear it's
and a lot of people don't think about that because if you really had anything damning on those devices, that story would have been leaked to the media a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. And also with the herpes, and they was leaking stuff to Tasha K. And so they held his medical records, right? So because they didn't want people to know that he had underlying health condition. So wouldn't you think because usually when they go in, they ask them, do they have any kind of, STDs or any kind of diseases, hepatitis, anything, So,
yeah.
and then they test you too. So why they would have been leaked as well, right?
I would believe so. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did Faith release her medical records? Because I'm hearing that she did, but I don't believe she did.
Okay, I'm telling y'all, it's some people in Houston, and she been hanging out in Houston. I don't know why she hanging out in Houston, but people that I talk to, they know her. They said her and Bunny, and then it was two other females that hung with them. I think it was the girl that actually was talking about, how Faith was running around doing this and doing that. for a bag. And somebody told me that she was like a popcorn popper. Like she was all over the place. And she only seek men's with money, and she was like one of those uppity, females. And if you approach her and you look like you ain't got nothing, she gonna brush you off because she only going, so that's what what I was hearing in the streets of Houston about her. I'm trying to get somebody. I'm like, you want to come on here to talk? They was like, this stuff is too deep. I don't want to be in it. They don't want to, be in it because it's like they see how they, doing Robert. So a lot of people just don't even want to speak on it because they don't want to be, in no mess.
Let me tell you this. I got a friend of mine who used to. I got a homegirl who used to DJ at my radio station in my hometown radio station. She bumped into one of the alleged R. Kelly accusers. Not only did she bump into her, she said this woman, she wasn't starved, she wasn't hostage, she didn't look like she was under any kind of mind control or anything. This was at a genuine concert. She was walking around free and like she didn't have a care in the world and was just hanging out at the concert like it wasn't nothing.
Well, can I show y'all something? Because the first thing they'll be like, oh, she's picking, no, I'm not. But all these women, I was looking and I got the pictures and I was like, I said I want to show these. I'm like, matter of fact, let me see if I can download it real quick. And I said, these women said they starving. We got what's his name? What's his name? I can't even think of these bastards' name right now. The Savages, right? He said that his daughter was starved, right? She's starving. I want y'all to see how skinny Joy was when she was with her parents and what they had her doing, modeling around with lingerie on and stuff like that. And so Tim Savage and his wife, they took all those pictures down. If you go and look at their Twitter page, where I think it's Joy's collection, Jay's collection, or something like that. I can't remember the Twitter account, but I remember looking on there. And about time I went back to try to get the pictures and download the pictures, they deleted all those pictures. Joy skinny as hell. You can see nothing but bone. Okay, you got his ex-wife, stomach all the way to her back. You got Azriel Clary, stomach all the way to their back. And I'm looking at these girls comparing each picture when they were with Robert. Healthy women. Now they look like some racehorses, some starved out racehorses, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, but they look more starved out now than they did with him. So I'm downloading it so I can just show you that full thing, because I was gonna do a celebrity celebrity gossip and wannabe celebrity gossip in a comparison. Like these women are like basically trying to compete with each other, because I'm looking at the two girls, Clary, and I'm looking at Faye, and it's like they compete, long ponytail, reading the book on the beach, wearing jeans and things like that. So I'm like, what are y'all women trying to do? But everybody's saying they starving, but nobody's talking about how they looking now. They don't look healthy. They don't look healthy. Look like they starving themselves. So I'm like, how the hell they go from somebody locking them up, starving the shit out of them, bashing their face in, to looking like some starved out racehorses now?
Well, here's something that don't make any sense. Now, I saw that. Once again, I saw the interview that Lisa Van Allen did with Black. Now, what don't make no sense to me is she said she was on several sex tapes in line, but she only went and got one. Now, if this man is supposed to be in this big monster, sexually abusing you and raping you and all these other kids and with kids and everything else, why did you only get one tape? And the one tape you went and got is the one that you tried to have them extorted on.
Oh, then
If
you
you did all this stuff, wouldn't you gone and got more than one? It got every tape you can find and take them to.
And just remember this too, right? It's two things. I just look at it in two ways. Lisa has a tape of him, engaging sexually with her. I got the tape and I'm gonna show everybody. And some people don't want you to see they, private, bedroom life because he's doing the most on there. He probably don't want people to see him, chewing up in somebody's booty crack and and things like that. So that's probably embarrassing to him. Or that's something private, and I don't need nobody out there looking at it like that. And I was like this. I'm like, if I was Robert, because he's a sex symbol to the women. So I'll be like, let it go out there. Because then that's really gonna make some sales for him, because a lot of women gonna go crazy because they actually saw Robert, in sexual relationship. And number two, when I did my research, they didn't go to Robert. Lisa Van Allen put that out there on the Surviving Lives that she went to Robert. She went to Durham McDavis. So everybody know to get in touch with Durham McDavis and just think about it. Like Durham McDavis, Robert was his breadwinner. That's his money, and I'm scheming and scamming, already taking extra from him. And I don't need people like Lisa Van Allen coming in messing up my gravy train, messing up my breadwinner, taking him down. So I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to talk to Robert about it. I'm not going to ask him any questions. I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to get this tape back from Lisa Van Allen. Every transaction took place from Daryl McDavis. Right? So, like with Susan Logan, they supposed to be allegedly high school buddies, and everybody wanted 1/3. And so rumors are easy to spread it. So the rumors have spread it all over Chicago, how easy it is to get money, and all I have to do is just be around, get in touch with some of his buddies or cousins or uncles, whoever, and try to get close to the circle to say that I was actually there. And then all I have to do is go to Susan Logan, and all Susan Logan have to do is go to Durham McDavis. All Durham McDavis have to do is just give Robert some papers to sign that he don't even know what he's signing or reading, and he just listening and trusting in Durham McDavis. And just like Susan Logan, she scraped and she took all she can take, and she was like, I'm getting my get out this hot skillet before it gets too bad, because I don't need nobody on my trail. So that's exactly what Daryl McDavis did. Like, I don't want to be. I need to get on out of here. He done took this man, put stuff in his name, and you have to ask yourself, why would Robert have Daryl McDavis on an LLC? It would make more sense to have Robert Jr. on an LLC with me than to have a white man, Durham McDavis, on there. So you got Durham McDavis putting all these businesses in Robert's name, getting money off him. He's trying to put out the fire with Lisa Van Allen because he's trying to protect his own pocket. And that's what's been going on. In the lawsuits that Robert actually know about is because Sony told him, hey, you got this album coming out. We got this deal going on. You got this tour going on. Let's just pay this little $50,000 to these hood rats, these popcorn poppers, and just get rid of it. So now you have, even before Michael Jackson died, he was like, hey, my regret is not fighting this. My regret is listening to the attorneys and paying these people off. So now we have it in the streets of Chicago, how easy it is. Susan Logan, Daryl McDavis. They was never talking, and so I saw information. I saw paperwork where Robert encountered on some lawsuits, and these people did not come in and sue him, and they dropped it. I saw paperwork on that, so I know that if you go to Robert and he knows some bullshit, he's gonna counter on it. Like hell no, tell him this and tell him that, and it didn't go through. Yeah. Yeah, and so I'm like, Daryl McDavis, like, why you just didn't go to Robert? Like, you remember Lisa Van Allen? She said she got a tape. She's gonna do this and do that. What you want to do about it? And then you have her saying she went back to Robert. Why did you go back? Why did you go back with your daughter and you stayed with him until 2007? That sounds something like Azriel. What she did, she stood hung around to try to see what she can collect. Went back and she was suing and stealing and things like that. You got your baby daddy sending you back in to steal from this man. So that's why I'm saying they just going by he say she say stuff, and you can have text messages just like this woman in Mississippi husband blaming Robert for his wife texting this man. Get mad at your damn wife. Love, honor, cherish till death do you part. Ain't no alienation of a shit. Hell, sue your damn wife, cause she the one snuck out on your ass. And even if when he confronted the wife about it, she continued. She didn't have no guilty conscience. She didn't say, "Oh, he caught me. Let me leave this alone." She continued because she didn't give a shit. And then at the end of the day, why you want to sue Robert when the woman was messing around with Robert before she married you? 3 months before she married you. But she went into the marriage with a lie, not telling you she still was intimate with Robert. So why you want to sue this man? And what a coincidence, though. Mississippi, the only one got this rule. What a coincidence. And she texting Robert now. So then the husband want to sue. You don't think they got something they working on that together? I feel like they are. What a coincidence. Mississippi. A woman in Mississippi and the sheriff sues Robert. Tried to sue him. He's still trying to push them to go in and, hurry up with the case. So it's just a lot of stuff just not making sense. We got to come up with some new laws, baby, because I swear this is a hot mess.
Well, let me go ahead and tell you this, because one of the things that really caught my attention in this whole situation with R. Kelly was what happened a couple of years ago. I mentioned this a while back on a couple other channels. I don't know if you know about this or not, but remember those accusers from Baltimore that Gloria already had?
Oh yeah.
R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. R. Kelly turned around and sexually assaulted them in a hotel in Baltimore when he was on tour with LL Cool J back in 1995. Mm-hmm. Right? That's what they said. Well, R. Kelly was not on tour in 1995, and the reason how I know that is for two reasons. Number one, the album that he promoted on that tour, that album didn't come out until the middle of November of 1995. So how in a 6-week stretch you can put out an album, barely a single, your second single don't drop until after the first of the year, but yet you put together a national tour in 6 weeks before the end of the year? There's no way possible. You can't do that. And another reason why I know it's a lie, because I was at the concert. Not only was I at the concert, I can give you the exact date. May 4th, 1996, Shreveport, Louisiana. Why do I remember that date so well? Because it was on my birthday.
And you know what? On that day, I was trying to get my sister to go with me, but something came up and I had to be at work. And I was mad because I wanted to be there.
That tour didn't get to Baltimore until a month later. So Gloria already sat up there. I'm going to address her by her proper name. Gloria Fairface Sucker already. With her accuser, jumped up there and lied in an extra press conference in front of everybody. And that conference, not only was I there, not only was my best friend there, but my sister, my sister-in-law, and their homegirls were all there that night.
Do you feel? Excuse me. Do you feel that the prosecutors should be allowed to put between this date and that date, or not having an actual date, a month, a time, a year, because they're saying between this year and that year, like between 1999 to 2001, and stuff like that. I feel like everything should be accurate. They should know exactly what day, what year, what time, what place, and it shouldn't be what she said or he said. It should be straight up evidence.
I think they put that range out there on purpose, because if they turn around and put out an exact date, and if they can't find any evidence to back that up, then all of a sudden they look, because they have to try to get a time frame and hope that they can find evidence that can substantiate any time within the time frame that they originally said. But like I said, that on that night, I remember that night really well. And the people were wondering, like, from Atlanta, like, well, I don't know about that. And I was like, well, if you think I'm BS, call your girl Candy from the state, because the state was on the card and they performed that night. But the state was on that tour, Tiny and all. They all were there, all four of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one other thing, with all this, the time frame that all this is going on, I don't know if anybody caught this, but between 2017 and 2000, and as a matter of fact, this past November, R. Kelly's first 3 albums, Born in the 90s, 12 Play, hell, he was throwing in Aaliyah's first album, and his self-titled, as of November 20th, all 4 albums have hit their 25th anniversary, which now makes his music catalog even more valuable. And it falls in the time frame between 2017 and 2020.
And he only have 5 more years, and all his production, all his stuff is his. 5 more years.
Well, 4 now.
Yeah, 4 years now, because it's going on. I think you say 3 years. So 3 years. That's his stuff.
In 90, if I'm not mistaken. This 1990, and it's 35 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
In 2025, that would be it. But the way from the laws I've heard, he may have access. He could actually have access to some of it now.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can actually. Right now, if he was out, because see, that's what Rob was getting ready to do. He was getting ready to fight for all his, music back, and this right here stopped him from doing it. But 5 years, he have, if he can hang on 5 years, it's his. And so it's just that he's worth a lot of money, and I'm like, Greenberg and his team could be like, wait a minute, this man is worth what, almost a $1 billion.
Oh, his music catalog may be over $1 billion now.
And he in nothing. This man has nothing. You can't say this man was making money and he paid billions of dollars in lawsuits. So they trying to put out there in mainstream media lawsuits. No, this man has been robbed blind. Okay. The man has been robbed blind. There's there many lawsuits in the world. You can be a billionaire and have all kinds of lawsuits, and you're not gonna be broke. The man no home. He don't have his own studio. I mean, it's something wrong with that picture.
Right. Also, too, I remember I saw a video of him around some guys from Chicago. It looked like it was like a little group discussion in Chicago around some guys in Chicago. It looked like it was an alderman, city councilman, a few other guys in Chicago. And when they kind of interviewed him for a few minutes separately, he talked about how, now see, this was over 10 years ago. This was like 2011, 2012. He mentioned, it was 2011, he mentioned that his music at the time, he said, was worth around $800 million. That was a decade ago. And during that time, Love Letter, Write Me Back, Black Panties, and The Buffet were not even released yet. And he said that. So now, fast forward, those 4 albums released, plus those other 4 I mentioned, the first 4 albums of his career that hit the 25th anniversary, collectively, all those albums sold around the neighborhood of at least between 13 and 15 million copies during that time. The first 4 albums, which means every album was minimum platinum, but pretty much multi-platinum albums. So we talking about 15 million copies of his first 4 albums that he was involved in, and just hit his 25th anniversary. It is now, this music catalog is worth so much. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was in the middle of that. He was in the middle and of fighting Sony. If you go back and I think if you go back and look at between 2016 to 2017, something like that, you can see Robert throwing hints about owning your music, owning your stuff, and if you go back and just pay attention, I'm like, damn, Robert, you got something going on with Sony, and that was back in 2016 when I was looking at it, and I'm like, something is going on. And then if you pay attention to all these people, what's his name, Keith, he's from Atlanta. He moved from Kansas to Atlanta. You got people all in Atlanta, Baltimore. You have Lisa Van Allen hometown, and 3 people from that area. If you just look at all these different states where all these people are accusing Robert, you just have to see, just pay attention. And now everybody's know each other, and they close friends and things like that. So you got an insider is telling their homegirls and homeboys how to do it to get this money. But what they didn't know, this time the feds jumped in. It's not as easy as it was as Durham McDavis and Susan Logan. Somebody got a little too damn greedy, and then the feds stepped in.
Right,
so everybody got to stick to the story and the lies. Yeah, everybody got to stick to these lies. And see, they didn't know that he had true supporters that gonna take the time to look into it and bring out and show the lies, point out the lies from the truth. They didn't know this. They thought it was gonna be just like Susan Logan and Durham McDavis. But you had 2 greedy parents that got too damn greedy. And so now everybody got to stick to the script. We got to stick to the script. You see that Daddy Pappy, when he was with the other Daddy Pappy and the mama, how he was upset and how he was looking at them like, wait a minute, this is bullshit. Then everybody started getting nervous, calling each other out. So now you got the DA allegedly got these people deleting stuff. Y'all got to delete that. So, but they didn't know that his supporters were gonna be doing some screen recording and some screen shots and have that stuff sitting back on their asses, you know.
You mentioned 2015. Here's something else interesting about 2015. Between 2015 and 2018, I did a little bit of myself. The ratings for Lifetime plummeted during that time. I'm talking, when I say plummeted, I mean the overall ratings dropped by 30%. And the 18 to 49-year-old demographic that Surviving R. Kelly was tuning in on dropped by 40%. Lifetime was losing subscriptions and was losing ratings. So that's why I told a friend of mine, I compared Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly to Interscope Records and The Chronic. Because when Dr. Dre left the NWA and he linked up with Suge Knight, he was looking for a deal to try to get The Chronic done because The Chronic, the street because it was already done. Interscope was on the verge of bankruptcy, and they were about to they were literally about to close the doors. But they took the chance on The Chronic. The Chronic became the #1 hip hop album that year, and that album subsequently stayed in Interscope Records. So now they milked it for what it's worth, and they got everybody death row. Now that's above the Interscope on Interscope Records. So now I say that Surviving R. Kelly is Lifetime's Chronic. That's what this is. And see, and I told people in the barbershop, I had a little debate about that in the barbershop. I told you, I said, the truth is out there if you're willing to look. Because I can tell you this. During this whole time, when all this going on with Lifetime, nobody seems to remember that Dream Hampton, before she was executive producer of Surviving R. Kelly, Dream Hampton worked for Vibe magazine. The same magazine that coincidentally happened to be the one that leaked the marriage certificate, which I always said that marriage certificate was so fake it was manufactured at Kinko's, to the damn public.
You know, I have a video, and like I said, it's been so much popping up so much that you start on one day, you gotta go do this, do that, and then look at this and that. But I have a video of Dream Hampton. I have a clip with what's his name? Jay-Z. You know where Dream Hampton is from, right? She's from Detroit. And she's from Detroit, and she did an interview with Robert when he was a little younger, and he checked her. And so I'm like, are you mad because he checked you? He checked her. Like, look, this was the agreement, and we don't have any, more ties together. So I'm like, are you mad because he checked you? But I have the notes and I have the video that I'm still working on. And so if you remember, Jay-Z and Robert had that beef with the tour. Both the best world. They both were talking on the radio, and you hear Jay-Z saying all kinds of stuff, talking about this dude weird.
Before the drama.
Yeah, it was on and popping. I ain't gonna lie, it was on and popping. And I didn't care about looking at those Jay-Z, but I was rocking some of his music. I do like some of Jay-Z music, but they had that big beef going on, and I heard Robert, right, when he was talking, and you remember when his ex-wife was saying that she was locked up in the house with the kids. He said, I have my wife and my kids with me, and I was concerned about their, them being in danger. And I can pull it up. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to do a clip on that tomorrow. But you have him saying, my wife is with me and my kids and I'm concerned. That's why we burnt out, because you got people pulling out guns and look like they had guns. Somebody pepper sprayed me and things like that. I'm like, wait a minute, Drill. You said this man had you locked up in the house with the kids. And so if this man stopped you and your kids from coming on tour with him, that is one reason why. So I'm looking at that too. So like, when I listen, I try to listen good, listen to everything. But I was listening to Jay-Z. And I know him, and I know Dream allegedly have a thing for Jay-Z. And I have the clips on that as well. So I feel like Dream has she's still pissed off at Robert for checking her ass. But she now all of a sudden she claiming, oh, I should have noticed. But when you went there, you didn't notice. You didn't see anything. You was happy to be there. You followed him everywhere for what, about a week? You followed Robert everywhere for a week. You didn't see nobody locked down, chained up. You didn't mention about, oh, it was a whole bunch of young girls. So now all of a sudden, everybody coming out like, oh, now I remember it was a bunch of young girls. So you remember like 30 years ago when you did an interview of who was in there. And you have women that look younger than the young women, the young girls. These girls these days look older. You have older women look younger. So how can somebody say this man had a underage person in his presence and you didn't check her ID? So.
Yeah. And you mentioned something about Greta, talking about how Greta was that Rob did all this stuff to a hog tie and everything else. What got my curiosity is in his book Solar Coast. If this man hog tied her, if he did everything, he did everything Eddie did, and he was such a monster, why was it, according to R. Kelly in that book Solar Culture, when you and him got into an argument, you took off your $50,000 wedding ring and threw it in the pond behind the house?
Well, now, go back and look at that video, because I did that video a while back, and I showed y'all some videos where she was talking highly of this man, and she was right there she had her own talk show. She had her own platform. And this was fresh. Now all of a sudden tears rolling, you crying a river now, but you had your own platform then where you could have told off on this man. You were on the radio thing talking highly of him. Even if he did this and you say you're trying to protect the kids, you still not going to go on there and speak highly of somebody that dogged you out. You ain't going to have nothing good to say about him. You were like, whatever, girl. Yeah, but anywho, this is what Dre's doing right now. You see what I'm saying? But she talked highly of him. And I'm going to see if I can pull that video up real quick while you talking. Because, yeah.
But that's my point. I'm not condoning putting no hands on a woman or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if there was a situation that they called a man's theft, you do a $50,000 wedding ring in the back of in a pond somewhere. The brother might go on.
Well, but she didn't say that though. She didn't say that though. She didn't say he went off, right? She didn't say that. She didn't say Robert went off. She said he asked me, do you want to be married or whatever? And that's when I said Drea didn't want to be no wife. She didn't want the responsibility. He wanted a wife and wanted her to be a mother to his kids. And she didn't want that. They didn't want to be on there twisting her ass. I'm going to see if this is. Let me see if this is. I did 2 back to back. But this is a long one.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you go, because I know you probably got to get up early and everything. So I got you up. But I just want to go ahead and touch base with you. Oh, by the way, if you get a chance to do that live on the do a review on Ricochet.
I will. I will.
Definitely let me know because I'm definitely gonna chime in on that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see. I think it's her talking on the radio. I'm gonna just let y'all hear this one here, and then we'll get off. I think. Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate it though.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, no problem. You have a good night.
You too. Let me pull this up, y'all, and then we'll get off here. I'm sorry, everybody. Thank you for calling in, J Rock. I think someone called from a 951 number. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm gonna pull up two things and then we're gonna go because it is getting late.
I am a choreographer, artistic director, and founder of Andre Kelly Dance Theater. I also have Pink Kitty Cabaret, which is an urban burlesque company. I'm a fashion designer. I'm working on my own fashion line, Ananse. I'm a proud mother of 3. I'm working on my reality series with Princess Anne from Loft 22. She also did Atlanta Housewives. And I'm also the ex-wife of King and R&B, R. Kelly, baby.
I hear that. Now, speaking of which, does that bother you, like that you have to say that, or that you feel that people kind of gravitate to that part of you, or that old part of you?
You know, it does not bother me at all. I wear it as a badge. It's who I was. It's a part of who I am. But when I look at my 3 children, how can I deny my past? You know, I got to look into heaven from that. So it doesn't bother me at all. And being with him, wow, I learned so much about the business and being hands-on and working with him. And we were a partner in his career. You know, a lot of people don't know that I'm his principal dancer, his choreographer, all the videos that you see. I've been in every video. I've been on every tour. So it's like when I'm hitting that stage, as soon as this time wardrobe change, rap, lights down, you know, I'm still a mom backstage. A lot of people didn't know that. So, no, it doesn't bother me at all. And you know what? Hey, baby, I'm like Tina Turner. You could take everything. I'm keeping the name. I earned this.
Okay? I hear that. You like, I earned that and I'm keeping it. I hear that.
Baby, okay? We're not riding coattails around here, baby. I earned every K, every E, every L, and every Y.
Well, I love it. I love it. And was it a conscious choice made for him not to say I was married just for business purposes? You know, in the industry, you got to have a quote-unquote image to uphold or whatever. So was that what you guys had discussed prior?
You know, what I will say is that it had been discussed, but you know how some things in your life become the blessing and the curse. You know, it was such a blessing because I was able to take my kids to the grocery store. I'm able to go to the zoo. If I don't want to wear makeup, I don't wear makeup. It's no big deal. You know, you go out in the store or you go pump gas in your car and all of a sudden you're having a breakdown and all you're doing is checking your air pressure tire. It's like I was not passing out. I was not breaking down. I could do that regular thing. But the curse in that was, here comes this girl, I'm coming out with this fashion line, dance company, you're doing red carpets, and people are like, who? Hold on, well, I didn't even know he was married. So I think people, my advice, if you do that, try to find that balance. Try to find a balance where you're not so hidden that you're like a phantom, like I think she exists, but I'm not really sure. But then you don't want to be so out there that your private life is just open book to everybody, that you do deal with the judgment and the rumors, that sometimes it will creep its way in and it will break that relationship up. You really have to find that balance. And that's what I learned. So, you know, whoever the next young man is comes into my life, girl, he better know what to do with it.
But what is it that, you know, what surprises about you or even about your relationship with your ex?
I think the thing that would surprise people the most, and I've said it before and got this weird look, or I've said it in an interview before in Essence Magazine, and people are like, I didn't get that, is the fact that I said I would love him for the rest of my life. And I think that got misconstrued because I have 3 children with him. When I look into my kid's face, I see a piece of heaven. What is not to love? That is the best part of him. So instead of holding on to the pain and what you've been through and let down and scandal and hold on to the better part of what you all had, and that allows me to still love, that allows me to still laugh, that allows me to still grow. It's my children.
They're obviously still friends, which is great. Because that's hard to do when there's a breakup and when there's, pain.
Yeah, it is hard to do, but I think that you get to a point in your life where you have to make a conscious choice. What energy am I going to bring into my life? What energy am I going to send out? And I had to make a conscious choice. I will not live my life in confusion. I will not be this jaded. All this happened. I got this. No, I will not be that woman. I choose to move on and move forward because I have a whole life to live, and I have a life to live for 3 children. I can't afford to do that. Otherwise, my dreams will never come true because I will be stunted and stuck in my past. So I choose to love him. People need to learn to choose love and move on.
Well, you need to take your own words, your own advice. So I want y'all to hear this woman back in the past, as Arca said, way, way in the past. Now, when she had her own platform, where she was able to tell her story, but she spoke highly of him, and she said it proudly. She called his, she spelled that killer name out proudly, baby. She spelled it out proudly. You write down her clothing line. So I want to show y'all something about these people being starved out. So I want to show you this and how they competing and how skinny they are. I mean, they look good, honey. I whatever. I need a flat stomach, honey. I would love to have a flat stomach, but I'm gonna show y'all these pictures. Go back and compare when they was around Robert. Even Drea, she was healthy and and things like that. But now everybody's like they eating rabbit grass to be these skinny people, but they trying to make it look like this man starved them to death. So let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me think. No, I don't have no sound on it. I guess this is it. Let me see if I can speed it along. Okay. Well, that's Drea, honey. Look, okay. And that's okay. Let me speed it along. So you got these people talking about they starving. Everybody is trying to look like race horses. Now, when they was with Robert, they was looking healthy, nice hair, nice weave. I was just, I'm a curious person. I'm like, damn, look like everybody trying to compete. So, you got Mama Kitten, she in the water. She's in the water. Then you have the other kittens. They like, I can be in the water too, and like everybody, like they taking a page out of her picture on, trying to compete and like I look better modeling like this. I look better wearing this. And if you pay attention to these three, it's like everybody competing. So she's like, I look better in this. And what kind of daddy likes stuff like that? Her daddy, Pappy, pushing the like button on his daughter, cha-chas and stuff, showing what parent does that? No, she wasn't Raven. She wasn't ready to be married. His catalog should be worth more than anybody. Yeah, his catalog is the bone. So I want y'all to just see how skinny. I don't know if I got Joyce in there, but she is skinny. But if you look at these women, like when Faye dressed a certain way, then you have her dressed in a certain way. So I put on there who wore it best, honey. Like Jennifer Lopez accused of copying Beyonce. So then you have Faye wearing the jeans in Molly, and then you'll see AC doing the same thing. They put on a black dress, then she put on a black dress. Like everybody is competing with each other. But I wanted I was like, everybody trying to compete with each other. And then they have the nerve to talk about this man video taping them, but they showing their whole bodies out. You know, they just showing their whole body. Even though she don't like me, I like her fashion. You know, I like her fashion. She got swag. I don't, you know, I ain't gonna allow this. So you have her, one girl on the beach, then you have her on the beach. Like I think they looking at Miss X Kales, and then they decide to do it. So you have Faye Faye sitting down on the couch reading the book. Then you have her sitting on the couch reading the book. So you see how they competing with each other. And just I want you to just see the bodies, like they're just skinny. I'm like, how y'all talking about this man starving y'all out like that, and y'all when I say you're big and healthy, you know, and these women like talking about this man videotaping, but they showing their whole bodies. They showing their whole bodies, you know. So I don't understand it. Now look at there. Look at there. I hope she ain't getting no tummy tuck and trying to promote that thing. Be like what's her name? Kim Kardashian. You know, Kim Kardashian, you know, had them boots. Y'all remember them shoes with the heels, and they're supposed to make your booty big. Supposed to make your booty big. And they sued Kim behind that. So I hope she ain't trying to say, look at that. Dried up. He can't even get what's it about him. So what they tell you? I know he can't get nobody to battle. Can't get nobody to battle him. But I'm about to go. I was trying to see if Joy was on there. See, you see how they competing. If you see how they got the tails all tooted up and stuff, but they want to try to say somebody, but they tooted all up everywhere. In the ponytail. I was like, who did it best? I think, you know, Faye Faye did the best. You know, she rocked that. She rocked them ponytail. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. It's like they competing. Who taking them pictures of her with her ass out? And her daddy got them thumbs up. Every picture with her ass out. I'll be on there be like, girl, cover your ass. Don't be showing your body like that and stuff like that. You know, Daddy Pappy shouldn't be allowing her to, you know, he shouldn't be thumbs up and like that. But you see what I'm talking about? But I think Faye Faye wore. Who y'all think wore best? I know y'all see booties and titties all that and stuff. And they got this on public pages and stuff, you know, public you know, websites and stuff. So her and Faye running a race. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. I was like, I was looking, because you know I'm just nosy. I'm like one of them curious people. And I was looking, let me pull this out. I was looking at the pictures. I'm like, damn, are they competing? Like, wait a minute, this girl did the ponytail first. Now she doing the ponytail. Like, is she trying to say, you know, like these people that claim that they were in this man's life, like they just try to compete, like who did it better? I was like, this is what I'm gonna name it. Who did it better? Who rocked it better? Faye Faye don't like me, but Faye Faye, I think Faye Faye rocked it better. Let's see. I'm trying to find y'all Joy. I want y'all to see how her daddy Pappy had this poor child looking back in the days before she met Robert. And I'll run away too. He had, you know, her wearing them ugly ass wigs. Okay, let me see. Okay. Any of my information, yeah, I got information on there. So let me download. I'm gonna download because I got information on here. I don't need nobody seeing no private. information. I just want y'all to see how skinny Joy is. You can see her back. And then, you know, her father has nerve said that Robert got her locked up and starved. That girl is fine and healthy as hell. Now, okay. Yeah, Daddy Pepper. Think he's a photograph. Why would he, McDowell, why would he take pictures of his daughter ass heiced up in the air? Or allegedly stepdaughter. I mean, I don't know who the hell they are. I don't know. I don't know. Let me show you. I want y'all to see how skinny she is. Excuse me, y'all. I'm freestyling today, so I'm freestyling. I am freestyling. So just give me a little patience and then we can go. After I show y'all these pictures of Joy, and I'm like, who starved out? Who's starving her? Look like CPS should have been called on them savages or whatever, them Clarids or the savages. It seemed like the CPS should have been called on them because the poor child was starved the hell out, look like. Hell, them ugly wigs, hell, and had this poor child putting mops on her head. Hell, I would run away too. Well, he lies so much, he gets upset when he gets upset. Miss that, I mean, would you be thumbs up, putting a thumbs up on your daughter naked pictures and her nipples like a see-through, like that white see-through? Even before I posted that out, I sent that to somebody. I'm like, that is disgusting. Like, why would you like thumbs up some shit like that? Why? I think it's that they have a thing called J Savage. I think it's called J Savage. So this is the type of stuff that the Savages was promoting. Now look how skinny Joy is. Look at her. She's skin and bone. She's skin and bones, and they try to say that she was starved out. I can't. It's another one, but I can't. I don't have time to look for it. But it's like she's real. What you call it? Anorexic on there, and this child looked like she was starved to death. Clown him about what? McDine. Yeah, that's very inappropriate. Like, cause I don't do Facebook like that because my daughter, she like to do crazy stuff, and I call her and check. I'm like, that ain't pretty. You need to take that shit down. I'll tell her in a minute. Now look how skinny she is. Like skinny. You know, yeah. And she looked like she was miserable on these pictures. Look at her. Look how bony she is. The shoes even too big, too heavy for her. And she looked like she miserable. Yeah, back in the with R. Kelly. Yeah, she looked healthy and fat. J Rock, those was taken way before Joy met Robert. That's when she was modeling their lingerie line. So you see, they got these girls nipples and stuff hanging out, halfway hanging out, and stuff like that. So they had a clothing line. And who the hell? I wouldn't want to wear that. I wouldn't want to wear that. I wouldn't blame Joy. I've been happy to get the hell on out of there because these people is crazy. So if y'all can remember, and this is their store. Let me see. This is the store. So they have like a lot of lingerie, right? And so what Tim Savage was mad about, allegedly, let's just say alleged, what he was mad about, he wanted Robert to promote some stuff, just like allegedly the Clarys. The Clarys, I think, was the sex toys, and they wanted, and the Savages wanted Robert to promote the their lingerie. And so they wanted, so they was wanted to live off Robert's sex appeal, sex symbol. Yeah, they left that part out, Miss Love. Now, who the hell was starved out? Who looked starved? Now, how healthy these girls was looking, compared to now. Look, cause hell, you know I'm nosy as hell. Everybody starved out. They see locking people in damn rooms and stuff. But they look like damn race horses now. And their hair was nice and combed, nice bags and stuff. The man was saying about them. He was saying about these people. Let me see if I can find some full body shots of these girls looking all nice and healthy and stuff. I like my Google search. I like Google. So, but y'all see what I'm talking about? I'm just like, I just want to like point this stuff out. Like, these people run around here trying to make this man look like a monster, make it look like he mistreating these people and stuff like that. And they look more tore down when they with their family. Sorry, y'all. My okay, let me push this one. Let me see if I can find Joy. I want to see that. Joy was 10. Do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? People ain't look. I gotta look. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, look how little this girl is, and look how these people eating grass and stuff and starving. They starving their own self, but they try to say this man starving. So I'm like, Lord, these people need to stop. Oh, Lord, let me see if this is it. Okay, look how healthy. Let me see if I can blow it up. No, I can't. Look how healthy she is. Like, look how healthy, and look at their hair. Flawless, nice. They ain't got these big wigs on and stuff like that. Look, nice clothes, nice shoes. Look at her, fat and healthy face. Healthy. Look at Joy, nice, healthy. He's still taking care of feeding her. So that's what I'm saying. They look like race horses. Like, so is this man starving these people? Y'all need to come on with it. Is he starving? Should have been calling CPS on the daddy. Cause look like daddy wasn't taking care of his daughter. She was skin and bones. It's one, and I swear I looked. I'm like, oh my God, this girl look like she is starved out. And this was way before she met Robert. Like, when I said bones, anorexic, the kids, the people starving in Africa type bones. You can see her bones, her back. You can see her back. You can see the bones in her back, like really bones. But they didn't put that out there on mainstream media. But I'm getting ready to get out here, y'all. I am 2 hours and 25 minutes, and all I did was come talk about the Texans, and we done got into everything else. There's just so much going on. But y'all, thank you, y'all, for popping up. Yeah, they look nice, professional, fresh weaves and nice, elegant bags and things like that. And Daddy mad because we got his daughter back at home because she went in there and didn't come out with nothing. And I was telling somebody, I was like, you know what, as a parent, and that's with all of us, with our kids, especially the girls. We have our girls and they get with somebody, you want them to have something, right? So I mean, I ain't mad at him on that part, but for him to be that pissed off and try to put somebody in jail for life, that's what I'm pissed off about. But I'll be mad at her. Like, you took your ass up in there, you ain't try to have shit going for yourself. Now you got your ass back in my house. You can't even keep the walls clean. Your clothes hanging on a rack behind you in a room, and you was somewhere where you had your own room and all that. And now I gotta try to get Team Truth to help me with you to keep you in the limelight, so you can keep up with the Kardashians and the Joneses, and you came out of here with nothing. So Daddy mad. So I understand, Lee. But I mean, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they beautiful, oh Lord, if I can get a stomach like that, but I don't want it all the way to my back, just flat, get some of this gut off my stomach so I can start dressing, putting on me some nice clothes and stuff. But I ain't hating on the women. I'm just showing people that the difference now and then. When they said Robert had them locked up under the floors and in the dungeons and up in the ceilings and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, she was looking like a yes. I'm just trying to keep it real. Now you got these women competing with each other, because I'm just looking at it like, I'm like, if y'all sick of Robert, y'all hate him, he did you so wrong. So why do y'all have something against each other? Because they had some beef going on. Faye and AC, they had beef. We saw it all on social media. We saw it for ourselves, so I can actually say that they had their little beef going on. You had Faye trying to check old girl. So now it's like they compete. So why y'all competing against each other when y'all have no care for this man? So you want to compete against somebody that he used to mess around with, and you want to compete against somebody he messed around with. But if y'all over him and y'all have no feelings for him and y'all don't want to be with him, why y'all competing with each other? Which y'all, and why y'all, and I'll be talking about this, what's her name? What's this damn girl with the hair cream and the fake ID? There's so many of them with this here. So I'm gonna be doing part 2 on her to show y'all that she's all about the money. Now she's coming back trying to use the sympathy and use his name, to get money. She want people to donate to her kids' clothing line. Like, honey, build your clothing line up and then ask people, do they want to buy it? Don't have nobody donate to your kids' clothing line. Donate some money to your Cash App for a clothing line, girl. You crazy? So I'm be talking about that as well. Yeah, they came up, but I mean, you can't be mad at Pappy though. Shit, I'll be mad too. Like, my daughter be like, girl, you a damn fool. You ain't come with no education. You ain't come with a house. You ain't come with no damn car. Damn it, I got damn subscribers trying to help me take care of you, and you just took your ass in there. You didn't even come out with your album. You didn't come out with a song. That's all I wanted you to do, just do a song, girl. And you went in there and you just fell into this life. Who's doing what? Who's doing that, Texas? We talking about? I don't forgot what I said. Whose clothing line? Yeah, I'm not trying to look into this thing. I'm telling you, my eyes are burning. You know what's up for me, but now, oh, not feeling none of that. What you talking about? Repeat it. Oh, the kids' clothing. Okay, honey, I'm gonna pull it up for you because you know I got it. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm gonna go because I got it on for a video for video, but let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. Yeah, she want people to donate to her clothing line. She want people to donate to her creams. I'm like, hell, tell the people to buy the creams. Now you want people to donate and you want to still keep the product. Let me find this shit. Let me see. No, I said I keep all my stuff, honey. I'm not getting rid of anything because they might need this stuff, honey. I'm keeping it all. I'm blind as a bat, y'all. Okay, you're on the face. I'm gonna post this. Then I'm gonna go. Oh, y'all, I'm blind. Ooh, see, I can't look at this stuff long. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I got it. I got it. Let me pull it up real quick. Well, I want y'all to see this now. Y'all see this child, nothing but skin and bone. And they try to say this child. Let me find it for you. I'm gonna find it for you. Let me see. Oh Lord, don't tell me I gotta go to it. Okay, let me see. I canceled. Don't ask small business owners for discounts. Let's see. Okay. If you like to, okay. Yeah. Here it goes. Oh Lord. Yes, honey. She want people to donate to her damn kids' clothing line. Let me pull it up for you. No. I keep everything. I don't throw nothing away. Yeah, she asking people to donate. She trying to build. She trying to build her brand off sympathy that she stole an ID. So I don't know what she trying to want them to donate. I don't know if she want them to donate clothes. I don't know if she want them to donate money. But all I've been seeing, she said it's my birthday. She said somebody um sent some money, put some money on my account. Like this girl, all she talk about is money. Like all she talk about is money. She said just she now she mad because people supporting the Popeyes. She said make sure you support my business the same way that you support that Popeyes chicken. I'm like, don't nobody want that damn stretch mark cream. And then she's like, let me see. Okay, let me download this one. Everything about this girl is money, and she want to use sympathy for her having a fake ID, being with this man, for people to take care of her in her situation. Like, girl, no. I'm like, girl, people want to buy what they want to buy. If they don't want to buy no cheap T-shirts, they don't have to buy no cheap T-shirt. Even though I canceled, so now she want people to, send money to buy her child some stuff. You married, get your husband buy y'all stuff. Now she want everybody to take care of her and her family. Who's pregnant? Who you heard pregnant? Man, you didn't have to say no more when you said donate to her. Girl, ain't put that rubber that shit on my damn stomach. Hell, baby, I don't do bootleg and cream. Shit, my stomach come out all kinds of stretch marks. Hell, I don't have them like that, baby. Like everything she talk about is money. She was talking about she didn't win. She wish she could win the lottery. Girl, you had money and you just should have kept your mouth closed and kept collecting your little money and went on about your damn business and stuff like that. She just hot mad. And then she was like, she said, why don't black invest in black owners business? That's something I will never understand. And I want to know is why black people constantly try to put black people down, steal from them, scheme and scam from them, and things like that. That's what you should understand. So, and she was like, she said black people will spend $400 plus on a Gucci belt, but will complain about buying a $25 for a t-shirt for a small black owned business. Baby, I buy what I want to buy from who I want to buy it from. I don't mind helping black people and their businesses, but when you're a scam artist, you can't get shit from me. I'm sorry. And then she said, don't ask small business owners for discounts when you don't do it at Gucci. Keep that same energy. She mad as hell because nobody wants to buy this stretch mark cream and that damn natural hair products, baby. I'm not putting that shit on my head, especially when I'm looking at your head. Who pregnant? You, Jaronda Pace? And allegedly, that's the Dominique's cousin she married to. So this girl, she get around. She married to the damn cousin. She was lovers with Dominique. She said, I ain't gonna say allegedly. It came out of her mouth that she was lovers with Dominique. So now, the friend, the court 2008 trial friend said that Jaronda is married to the damn cousin, the first damn cousin. This girl here. But I'm out of here, y'all. It's 11 o'clock. Girl, it's going 12 o'clock. I'm missing. I'm going to be so... If I don't wake up in the morning, I'm going to be mad at y'all. If I don't get up in time. But yeah, that's the popcorn, honey. We ain't going to call them that. That's y'all. Y'all remember we gonna call them the popcorn poppers. All these popcorn poppers running around here. Nothing mystery love company. Well... Y'all have a good one. Let me finish eating my popcorn. And let me take my ass to bed. Thank you, D Slave, for the donation. I appreciate it. It will go towards this channel. Appreciate you very much. Y'all have a good one. Still haven't forgot your love. You just be ready when I call you. Oh yeah. Popcorn poppers. Chicken head is old. We gotta call them. We can't call them thought. We can't call them chicken head. We can't call them gold digger. We're gonna call them popcorn poppers because they be popping up like popcorn. Pop it up with the one come by to say something. Then you got a whole lot of them popping like popcorn. I'm sorry. Yeah, popcorn popper. Miss Stand Up, when I come back on live, call me. Call me. Love, we gotta go meet. We're gonna have to meet you at Papa Do's. So we're gonna have this swamp thing. These folks making me want to drink again. Girl, I'm sorry, but I don't mind helping. I swear. If they would have had something going on with, I don't mind helping. I don't mind, reaching out there and buying a outfit or two. But if it's bad quality, I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't y'all get nothing else from these people? This damn shit a mess, you know. And just like her hair, she talking about her hair product. And if you try to sell your hair products, you gotta have your hair looking nice. You can't sell this and then stretch mark cream and stuff. You rubbing it on your belly while you pregnant, but you ain't showed nobody how it look. You ain't show nobody how it look after you done had your baby. So how you expect to sell something and with the gummy stomach stuff that AC selling, you better make sure that's exactly what it does, is put your stomach all the way to the back like that. Cause you got a trainer, you know, you can't, that's false advertising. So, you know, you gotta tell people about the product and what the product does. Okay. It's cool. Oh, it is crawfish season, girl. She will get 14. What? I'm jealous. I'm hating y'all. Shit, all these people getting this money, then their kids run around hair napping and shit. Y'all people that get this money for y'all kids don't be in. I'm telling y'all, the Galleria Mall. Did you hear about it, love? The Galleria Mall at the Louis Vuitton store, all the way the line. And guess who was in line? The popcorn poppers. Want the red bottom heels and want the high price damn purses, and I bet the kids' hair look a mess. The bills they giving us this money to pay our bills. Found it on YouTube. I'm about YouTube. What you find on YouTube? Let me go back and see what you talking about. Cause see, I'm burned. Y'all stop talking to me, but y'all stop making comments on here because I need to go to bed. Y'all know I love to talk. Let's see. You found the movie on YouTube? What? You gotta that number strolling at the bottom. Text that link to me, girl. Text that link so I can watch it. Looking at the clock, even telling me it's 12 o'clock. Get your ass to that bed. Let me tell you something, love. I'm not going to nobody's mall. To hell with a damn mall. That money was to give to us to pay some damn bills and shit. And take care of your kids, to get some food in the house, get some internet for these kids to do their homework and shit like that. And these people try to get some damn purses. Shit. I'm telling you, I could kick myself in the ass. Like, I got Gucci purses, LV, and I can afford them. I ain't gonna lie. Back then, I can afford them. This shit sitting up in there, I don't even wear the shit. I don't put it on my arm or nothing. I have the same backpack and the same pouch. And I have all these expensive purses. Like, what? JP praying. Well, honey, Jane, don't let me tell you something. These people get pregnant. All they want in these 2000s. I don't want to see a baby. Yeah, they better sit on. I don't understand it. Jane, dog, you still up? Go to bed. It's 1 o'clock. Y'all, I'm be sleepy, y'all. But I be up anyway, just looking at the ceiling or on the phone, you know, doing some research. I need to be in the bed though. Better buy stock. Like, let me tell you something. I'm cheap. I'm like, shit, I'm scared. I'll clean the house now. I have so much stuff. I have given away so much. I'm telling you. I think I just gave away 300 some pair of shoes. And my kids like, Mama, what the, you giving away your shoes? Stop giving away your shoes. I'm like, what the hell I'm gonna be doing with some damn heels in a pandemic? Where I'm going? Them shoes in the way. Oh, you donate to the church? Yeah. I gave away. A matter of fact, I'm gonna be looking in there to give away some, because I'm like, where the hell I'm going? Shit, I had to argue with some damn woman walking in there with no mask on. I think she was somewhere from overseas. I think she was Irish. And she came in there, the woman's like, can you please put your mask on? And I took my vaccine shots and I approved it all. She's like, you got to put on your mask. She's talking mess. I was like, I don't give a damn what Governor Abbott said, but these people said wear a mask, follow the rules of these people's place. I have not had a shot. I don't want your germs. I don't want your coronavirus. Even though you have the shot, you still can carry it and you can spread it to somebody that don't have a vaccine, that doesn't have a vaccine. So she just arguing with the woman. And I was like, baby, I got this, because she tried to get you fired. And she just kept picking and picking and picking. I just went the hell off on her. She got that mask and put it on there. And she's like, do you work here? Do you work here? I said, no, I'm not. I'm a customer, but I don't want you walking around here breathing on me. But blessed night to y'all. We're going to talk about this some more, honey. We got to talk about these people and all these popcorn poppers. But peace out. I'm hanging up this time. I'm out of here.